Chapter 2067. When Alex left home, Emma was still soaking in the hot springs. She didn't know that her husband had left the hot spring wearing a bathrobe, saying that he was going to get a drink. He had already taken a helicopter to the airport and then flown to China. She waited and waited but couldn't wait for Alex anymore. After coming out of the hot spring, she didn't see a shadow in the living room, and she couldn't help but feel puzzled. She picked up the phone and called Alex, but it turned out that the phone was turned off. This made her even more confused. When she returned to the bedroom, she didn't find Alex's shadow either, only a note he had left for her on the bedside table. There was a line written on the note, "My wife, a friend is in danger, I will rush to save them." After Emma finished reading it, she was shocked and said, "Save people? Could it be that something terrible has happened?" Thinking of this, she hurriedly sent a voice message to Alex, "Husband, where did you go? What happened? Anyway, you must pay attention to safety." Beijing, China. The ninjas of the Ito family took a helicopter and rushed to the mountainous area of Nishitama County in the shortest possible time. Afterwards, the helicopter landed a few kilometers away from the foot of the mountain, and 10 ninjas dressed in black filed out and rushed toward the mountain. The reason the helicopter was not allowed to fly directly in was that Nanako was afraid of alerting others. She shared Alex's opinion that Faria was likely to have been murdered, so if they entered by helicopter with great fanfare, and if Faria was not dead, it would disturb the other party again and cause more trouble. However, the mountains of Nishitama County stretch for hundreds of kilometers, and the winding road alone is dozens of kilometers long, so they could only hide in the dark and walk along the winding road to search for clues. Fortunately, the Ito family had dispatched more ninjas this time, and 10 ninjas were divided from the mountain entrance to inspect all possible clues. While they were searching, Nanako also took a helicopter from home to Narita Airport. 2 o'clock in the morning, Beijing time. Since Lucas went to the TMPD to report to the police, a large number of officers had been ordered to set out to search for Faria's whereabouts. To the director of the TMPD, the news of Faria's disappearance in Beijing was like a nightmare. A few days earlier, an unprecedented storm had broken out in the city, with various assassinations emerging one after another. Many wealthy and powerful figures died in a series of violent incidents, even shocking the whole world. Not only had the world laughed at Beijing's public security issues, but it had also caused the TMPD to lose face internationally. Just as things were finally returning to normal and public order was approaching peace, no one expected that another well-known foreign entrepreneur would lose contact in Beijing. The Adair Group had a total market value of nearly 200 billion renminbi, and as the chairman of the Adair Group, Faria Adair was a true business elite wherever she went. Yet it was precisely this business elite who lost contact in Beijing, and according to reports from her family, it was probably an accident. The director of the TMPD felt like a thorn in his back. If Faria really died in Beijing, then Beijing would truly be in trouble. So he immediately rushed to the TMPD to personally supervise the operation and sent thousands of police officers to search for Faria.